we going? Are we going? There I am on Twitch. Nice. Okay. Nice. Hello, please. Hello. Oh my god, I have 3 streams right now. Okay, oops, hang on. I have 3 YouTube streams. Are we going? Okay, that needs to be fixed. Okay, I have 2 horizontal streams. And I think it's probably because I'm streaming to restream. Okay, I need to stop one of these. I need to stop this one. Edit video. Can I just end a stream from the YouTube? No, it is not made for kids. It is not made for kids. Can I delete? Can I just delete this? Delete forever. Does it stop the stream though? That's the question. Okay, I think it did. Okay, we'll have to fix that. I think that's going to be in the output settings of OBS, the stream. Yeah. Okay, so I think I had 2 YouTube streams there for a second. So we changed the stream setup quite a bit. Or I say we. I did. I'm trying out Stream Elements, the se.live plugin that apparently can stream to all 3 on its own. 3 being Twitch, horizontal YouTube, and vertical YouTube, which is really nice. So I'm glad that's happening. And it's got like built-in multi-chat and stuff, which I was using a plugin for, which is also really nice. And the plugin I was using was like, you had to you had to have each site's chat open in like a pop-up window, which was kind of annoying to do. And then I had to manually go start my YouTube vertical stream. Like I had to go manually create that every time I streamed, which was getting annoying. So I found a better solution, which is great. Stream Elements came out with this not too long ago. I think it just came out of beta or something, so that's pretty cool. I hope this all works now though. Let me do a little comms test. I don't know if the comms have changed at all. That's pretty cool. I hope this all works now though. That sounds good. Full stream? And then I also, let me check it out here. Yeah, I did some work on the zoom to mouse script on YouTube Live. On the Shorts Live. So I think that should do a much better job of tracking the mouse now. And check this out. I actually apparently you can bind to it's all the script is in Lua, and it was some other person's script that I found. But this is so cool. Like when I undo the mouse, it follows, but when the game has control of the mouse, it'll just pop back to the middle location. And that's awesome, because it was pretty haggard before, because it didn't know that the mouse was hidden, and so it would just be all over the place. But yeah, you can bind to like the Windows C functions from this like Lua script, I guess. And I found a way to like get the cursor info, which gives you whether or not it's hidden. And I was like, okay, if it's hidden, just put the screen to the center, right? And so that's gonna work a lot better than what we had before, because I would like move around and then the mouse tracking would get stuck way off on the side and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm gonna do a quick chat test here. Test Twitch. There we go. Okay, that was pretty quick. I was worried about too much of a delay or something like that. YouTube horizontal. YouTube horizontal is not showing up on screen. It showed up in my multi-chat, but not on screen. Interesting. Okay. Test YouTube short. Okay, YouTube is a little slow. It is a little slow to get those messages. Now, what I'm going to do for YouTube Shorts is I'm actually going to type in the I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna like pin that, pin message. There we go. So that should show up. I put the title in the message, in like a pinned message on YouTube Shorts. So that should show up, like when you're looking at it. Maybe let me check that. Let me see how that looks on my mobile feed. We're just gonna do like a short little stream today to test out the new setup. Make sure it works here. Okay, let me check this out. Nice, okay. Okay, so we got the stream setup is all nice and good now. Welcome in, YouTube Shortsers. Welcome in. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. The YouTube chats are not going to show up on screen. That's one thing I need to fix. But they do show up for me in OBS, so that's probably the most important part. Probably the most important part. So let's check out the world here. Goodbye, thank you. Okay, what seat are we on right now? What seat are we on? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot better for YouTube Shorts. Yeah, the mouse tracking software is a lot better now that I updated the script. Nice. Nice. Okay. It's a nice seat. I like this mountain. It's not like a huge mountain, but it is a nice one. It is a nice one. I feel like I want it to generate a little bit more though. I need to go back and redo some of the terrain generation because I kind of messed it up in my last pass. So it doesn't like fully generate the chunks. No matter, we will fix it. We will fix it. And I'm wondering if so I tried to set up my alerts as well to like get both YouTube and Twitch alerts. I have no idea if that's going to work or not. Okay, so a little bit more of the mountain did generate. Oh yeah, this is looking a lot better. That's nice. Oh, I'm so glad I spent the time to do that. I thought it was going to be a massive slog, but I was able to figure it out without too much effort. Which, figuring things out without too much effort is like Jeff's kiss. Jeff's kiss. This is a nice zone though. I like this. It's got nice tall mountains. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know that I've seen a zone like that. We got a nice lowlands, plainsy zone. It's all the same biome though, so it's kind of boring. They're all just forest biomes. And some nice floating islands there. I'm just gonna leave those in the game. I don't know that I care too much about those. If players want to build a little floating base, they can. This is a nice seed. Let's look at the world map here. Nice, nice. See, this is the 4th circle of hell. Wow, crazy. The Serpent Spine Mountains. And the land of goblins. Gabusi. The land of Gabusi. Cool. See, is there like a non-fall to my death kind of way to get down here? Probably not. What is that big cave over there? Damn, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, and then it just kind of pokes out over here. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. Stuck it. Stuck it. I had to turn the physics sub-stepping like up, on and up, so that I didn't fall through the procedural terrain Also, what is the collision right here? What is this? What is this? A bit annoying. But yeah, here's the game. Here's the game so far. Procedural terrain. We're going for RPG, Colony Sim, Roguelite. What do we have here? That's a nav mesh build thing. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. And yeah, the terrain building in dev mode is a little slow. It's mostly because of PCG. Mostly because of PCG. Yeah, dude, these mountains are sick. This is a nice zone. The zone with the big tall features always looks cool. Let's try a new seed. Let's see, endless terrain. No, we want world map seed. We're on 143. Let's go 144. And see what that generates as. Oh, we're in a plains. We're in a meadows biome. And then there's a forest one right here. Although there's no entrance to the forest biome. Oh, there might be a cave here. Nope, nope. This one, does someone go through? Aha! Okay, so there is an entrance over there, but you have to go through the mountain. Look at this, like, horseshoe ass looking guy. Plains, what are you doing here? My Plains PCG graph. Oh, there it goes. Finally finished. There's all the grass. I was gonna say, it looked a little bare. It looked a little bare. Now I need to work on like making the rocks actually destructible, so you can get some stone from it. Eventually there's gonna be like ore and stuff too. We got some nice hemp. Need to do some animations and skills with that. Now we just have the hemp leaf. Hemp leaf and then some hemp straw. Eventually that'll be for crafting. Does nothing now. Does absolutely nothing right now. There's some flax as well, which I think will be for, again, for crafting, probably just textiles and stuff. I do want drugs in the game. In RimWorld, they call it smoke leaf. So the flax straw, hemp straw, sunflower seeds. And I do need to make the trees choppable as well. There are too many trees. There are too many trees, I'll say that. This is supposed to be very plainsy. There's just supposed to be a tree every once in a while, you know. Trees are not supposed to be a major feature of this. As they are in the forest. Let me look at the map here. Oh, we are in the Twilight Vale Forest. This is not very Twilighty. Yeah, and all these names are like procedurally generated, so they don't always, they're generated from an LLM. The LLM doesn't know what the fuck they are, so eventually I'll be like tagging each of these zones with like what's in them, what kind of terrain they have, what kind of, you know, stuff spawns in them, what kind of monsters there are, and then I'll give that to the LLM, and hopefully the LLM will be able, you know, like ChatGPT or Gemini will be able to come up with a cool name for them. Slumbering Giant Desert. City of Shadows. Shade Warden Abyss. That's a fucking cool ass name. Oh, this is one zone here. Interesting. Neat. Yeah, the plains is a little boring. It's a little boring. Because it's just all like flat. It'll be nice for like farming and building though, I think. So I think what I'm going to do is have like the plainsy zones have like higher fertility. Their dirt's going to be like higher fertility levels, so you can like grow food better here. So that'll actually give you a reason to like, you know, you could get a colony size to where it's like, you know, maybe over here in the, imagine this is like a different color, different texture or something. Like over here would be like, you know, maybe more rocky or something, you know, less fertile is what I would go for there. So you get all your wood from this zone, maybe have a logging colony over here, and then over here you have like your food growing colony. And then you can kind of like transport all the goods from colony to colony. A little bit of gameplay therein. neat. Let's try new seed. New seed. We're at 144. Let's go 145. Okay, why is the zero chunk is not spawning? Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, that's an error. That's an issue. That chunk just straight up did not spawn. I think I would have spawned right on top of the mountains, which would have been nice. That would have been a nice spawn. Let's try to rerun that. Does it fix itself? Yeah, okay, now it does. Oh, there's a tree. A nice tree on top of the mountains here. Oh, I fell down the mountain. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. What am I in here? I think I'm in the Diplomat's Embassy of Peace. Which is a meadow. And then there's Shadowfin Mire behind me, which is a desert. Doesn't make sense. A mire is not a desert term. That's a swamp term, right? Oh, dude, this is kind of cool. Oh, never mind, never mind. No, it's kind of cool. So that, like, you can go through here, right? And then you can pop out here, and there's like this little cubby, this little pocket you can hide in. Build like a little base up in here or something. Up in here, up in here. Who's in my backyard right now? What's going on? Oh, it's just a neighbor. Okay. A nice cozy little zone though. Oh no! No! Oh, I thought I fixed this one. That's really upsetting. That's really upsetting. Oh, ugh. Why? Why are you failing? Stop that, please. And I get like 0 stack trace from it, of course. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so why am I actually... I'm only sending 6 positions here. Oh, right. Okay. Wait, no, yeah, why are we? Oh, yeah, this is in the approximate derivative function. So I'm just doing it for like the neighboring vertices. Okay, is it always that code path that we get here from? Look at the Ginny boy. Yeah, I can't. This is just like base C code, so like it doesn't show up very well. I don't get much of a stack trace. You think maybe it's the offset? Maybe it's the offset. But I don't know what happens here. I just have to keep trying different things, hoping it works. So that's what we're gonna do there for now. See if that pops up again. This is the kind of error that like happens very rarely, so it's very hard to Not only am I not getting a stack trace, so I can't even tell what's happening. I'm not getting a stack trace from like the underlying library, the underlying fast noise library that I'm using. So I can't even tell what's happening, and on top of that, not very consistent. So, you know, even if I can't even guess and check very well, so it's probably like one of the worst errors you can kinds of errors you can get probably. So it has been lingering for quite some time, and it's so annoying. And I'll make a change like that, be like, I won't see it again for a while, be like, oh my god, I fixed it, yay. And then it comes up, and it ruins my day. But, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. We're gonna... What are we gonna do? We're gonna do a little bit more work on the building system, I think. That's what we're gonna do. So let's go back over to the test level. So we don't have to generate the terrain every time we want to test something. And what are we fixing today? What are we fixing? Destroy does not destroy supported buildings. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, I was working on that last night. Let's do that one. So we can't actually place doors and walls for the building system. Bruh. Okay. So there's our door frame. The door, it slots in there nice. It's green, but it says cannot build, requires support. So that's going to be in our as support function. Now it should be connected to support, is what it should do. Right. Oh, but I wonder if we're ignoring it. Let me see here. Okay, so this should be get support on the door. It is. Okay, overlapping actors. We do have one. It's the foundation. The foundation is the overlap there. I feel like that should be the case. I feel like that shouldn't be the case. Yeah, and I don't think that would provide support, right? Is support provided by... Provided by. These messages provided by. Let's look at this. Building sockets. It would be a building. Yeah, but there's no like socket on there, so... Yeah. Okay, so we need that trace to... We need this overlapping actors to get the door frame that it's socketed into. Once live coding finishes, we will be able to figure that out. Hello, please. Finish, please. Thank you, please. Okay. Overlapping components. Yeah, we're still just getting the one, so it's like literally just not big enough. Not thick enough. Okay, let me look at it again real quick. Yeah, it is. Let me build these other ones. I can actually see it a little bit better. The door. Oh yeah, it's not big enough. Is it supposed to be like that? It's like slightly too small. I don't know if I want gaps around the door like that. You're gonna let a draft in. Okay, let's take a look at the door. Here's the door, the dummy door. I mean, I guess I could just slightly increase the scale. That feels weird though. That feels weird. I could create like a parameter, because what I do for getting the overlaps is that I actually set the scale of the building to 1% greater, and then I get all the overlapping buildings. And then I can check like which ones provided support and which ones it is socketed into and stuff like that. That 1% is not enough for this to actually hit the building there, which feels really strange. Let me look at some of the other ones, like the actual non-dummy doors and stuff. Same thing, yeah. Yeah, maybe, let's just see if this works. Let's set the scale to like 1.1. Now I'm gonna have to like nail the scale here, or else it's not gonna be able to be placed. It's gonna overlap too much. Now did that change anything? I don't know. Let's restart just to make sure. .1. Okay, yeah, so the scale is there. I don't know. Ooh, you know what I bet I'm doing? I'm setting the correct transform and it's just going back to 1 anyway. So let me get a door. Dummy door. Yeah, your scale is 1. And you know what? Let's change it in editor, and then we'll be able to do a better job of getting the correct scale here. Not build requires support. Yes, of course. Of course. Okay, now we are that was a lot. That was too much. And then 1.01 we know did not actually overlap. Yeah, so that doesn't overlap. 1.0, we'll go 05. 05 is too much. 1.04, oh, that's 10.4. 1.02. 1.02 looks solid? Question mark. It's overlapping up here. Hang on, let me build this so I can see better. Dummy door. Okay, put that there. And then we're going to go here. What do we have it on? 1.02. 1.02. I guess I'll have to change. I'll have to unlock it and then change them manually. Well, does that overlap? No, it doesn't. I can see a little gap there. Okay. It's not even centered because there's a larger gap on this side than there is over here. Let me look at the snockets here. Door frame. The door socket is at 60. And for you, it's at 0. It is at 0. Or no, it's at negative 60. Wait a second. That's not on the edge. What is it supposed to be? Okay, so this door is not a uniform size. That's so annoying. Oh no. That's so annoying. So I had it at negative 60, and that those sockets did match up nicely. But it means that it's not flush. Okay, let's go one more in. So we're gonna go negative 59, compile that. So I'd rather there be a gap on this side than the hinge side. So there's still a gap. Okay, so if we go 1.03 on that. What direction was that in? Oh, we're also changing the thickness of it. Which also does not line up. That seems pretty centered. Now I can place it now, though. But now it's just more so about making it look good. That seems nice. A little bit of a gap, but what door doesn't? You know, what door doesn't? Do we go? Oh, we are under the ground. I see. We are under the ground. Okay, so maybe I should offset it vertically a little bit to compensate. Z-scale, turn that down. Are we still... we are right on the ground. We are right on the ground. I think probably we just want to go like one up, and then we'll be probably hovering off the ground a little bit. And then maybe 1.03 makes more sense now. That's 3% is a lot, turns out. Maybe one more. So up 2 units. So we do overlap. I don't know if that's it still says I can't build here. Who are you to tell me that I can or cannot place? But before it was like telling me that I didn't have support, but now I do, but it's still telling me I can't build here. Why? Why? Okay, that's probably happening in... Is it check support somewhere? Where's check support? I thought I had a check support function somewhere. Has support, checker support. I wrote that in C++. Why do I still have this? Are you used anywhere? It's looking like a no. Oh, never mind. Oh no, this is oh, we are using it in one spot. We're using it in one spot. This is for the wall object. Now, where is this one used at? Now this one is used nowhere, so I can delete both of these. So this building system started off as a plugin that building provides support. Well, let me check, because that's probably an overridden function. Building provides support. Where? Oh, I was doing the wrong box. Okay, but yeah, it started off as a different plugin, like a free one that I found. And I've just been like updating it ever since, so it's kind of a different thing altogether now. Where the fuck? Is this not a and delete? Wow. So that means support checker. Support, we can delete you now too. Just deleting functions at runtime, you know how it be. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Okay, back to the original issue, which is why can't I place this? Update process. Now there is an event probably. We what, try place? I think it's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, we should not be doing this. We should not be doing what I'm doing here. We should be get component by class so that we can remove the dependency on my player character. Building component, plug that in there, and then we can get rid of this because this is just an actor, right? Yeah, we don't need that to be. Wait, hang on, undo. Oh, I don't have Colony plugged in. Interesting. Okay, so don't know why that is. Probably shouldn't be doing that either. But I haven't really done a whole lot of the Colony ownership stuff, which is what that's for. Okay, player, get over here. Okay, that's just where you're going to be, and that's fine. This doesn't seem... I feel like this should be... What is start build? Check building. Are we getting here? Hang on. Is this where we're getting? No, it's not. Okay. Heard. Are we getting here? No, still no. What the fuck code are we hitting? I haven't worked on this system in like over a year, except for the past couple streams, so I'm still trying to like remember where all the shit is. Finish build? No way it's finished build. No shot. It is. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. I said no shot, so that's what made it become true. That's how that works, right? And then I got to some probably check build status. Oh, here we're doing a colony here, which should probably be a component as well. Is it? Is there a colony component? No, I haven't made a colony component. I'm curious, actually. Let's look at the size map for this, because I imagine it's quite large. I guess it's not too bad, 132 megs. But it is bringing in my player character. Oh, it's bringing in the old plugin character too, so this is just completely useless over here. Like this whole green section, teal section here is bad. We don't need that. And then my player, yeah, here's the player. So, so me putting a dependency on my player brought in 111 megabytes out of the 132. Yeah, check your size maps. Check your size maps when you're casting. That's what happens when you cast. Which 132 megs isn't that bad, right? And I'm always gonna have the player in memory anyway, so it's not really a big deal, but it's just good practice, you know. Okay, so we're getting here. I think we're probably getting right here. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, and that is false. Okay, so check build status. What do we do? Has support, has invalid collision. I bet it's invalid collision that we're getting to. Let's try that again. No, we don't have support. What? Then why are you showing green? Because that should be the same function. Check build. Oh, this needs to be on the door has its own. It's overriding it. Ah. Check build status. Target actor, door frame is valid. Yeah, what are we passing here? We're probably passing the, it is a door frame. Are you or are you not a door frame? The door frame does not have a door reference. Okay, this is news to me. This is news to me. Door frame, show me your doors. Jamie, pull up doors. Joe Rogan really be like that though. He's like, Jamie, pull up door. Have you seen this? Have you seen doors before? Like, yes, Joe. Yes, we've all seen it before. Joe Rogan's like the fucking... Like when you were in middle, or when you were like in grade school and you went over to your friend's house and he had an older brother that was like 19 and still lived in the basement, and he like played guitar really shittily, but you thought he was so fucking cool. He had a dirt bike too. That's Joe Rogan. And he like tells you about all these like fucking conspiracy theories and talks about monkeys and shit. Acts like he gets a bunch of girls. That's Joe Rogan. That's well, there goes my chances of getting on the Joe Rogan podcast. God damn it. Oiled again. Come on now. I just want to see your references. Show me your references, please. Is it because we're like break pointed? Is that why you don't want to behave? Check and attach to target. Where do you get called from now? Because that's where we're setting the door reference. Also, what do you do with the door reference? Just check if it's valid? Oh, the open door function. Yeah, that's probably pretty important. Okay, check and attach to target. There's a million. There's a million. Probably we want the one in here. Check. Okay, so wait a second. To have a valid build status as a door, if I'm a door, oh, I'm not passing in a target actor there either. Also, we don't need local target actor either. Whoever wrote this didn't realize that you can just like get the function parameters. Or maybe, let's not be too harsh. Maybe when they wrote it, it wasn't possible. But yeah, you can just get finish build target. Why are we passing in the target actor here instead of using the one that's already on the component? Okay, I'm just going to use the one passed in because I imagine that's what we need to do. Good game dev. Solo project? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, there's another target actor. Get rid of that. Local building object, local target actor. Go there. Local building. I think we may still need the local building object. Was I supposed to do something here? Probably. Okay, so local target actor. Find references. None. Okay. We are good there. So that might have been the issue. So we're checking build status on target actor, but we're not getting there because this is a door. And doors are different. Door. So we're calling this on the door? Yeah, we're calling this on the door. Get rid of window and window frame and wall object. We don't care about you for now. Yeah, so the target actor is actually being passed in here now. So I don't think that would fix it because it seems like there may be a bit of a dependency tree here. Yeah, still cannot place. Okay, now I'm not even getting the error text either. It's still false. Why am I not getting the you can't build here? The check build status, which is kind of annoying because I'm calling a C++ function to check if it can be built here, which apparently is not the same as what we're actually checking. So we did check and attach to target, which gets called from remind me again. Finish build. Okay. And also set up building. It's manual build target though. I don't think I'm doing anything with that. Okay, so I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work because we call check and attach to target when we place something. And for door frame, that is supposedly setting the door frame reference. Okay, so I don't think we should be checking The door reference is never going to be set at this point. Maybe this worked at one point and I broke it somehow. But the way we're doing this now is not going to work. It is not going to work. So let's, is there a way? Let's just do this. Let's stop here for a second. I'm going to disconnect that and we're just going to add a call to the parent function. And give me a return node. Yeah, let's just use the default superclass. Ignore those. I don't care about those. Let's just use the superclass implementation of that function. Okay, put the door frame there. Whose rotation is kind of bad. There we go. Okay, you didn't... That's not where you're supposed to go. Why did you change spots on me? The fuck? Doors are so fucky. What on earth is changing the location? Oh, I didn't actually update the scale either. Why is your location changing? Oh, I really hope I don't have to go back and rewrite all this stuff. Why is your location changing? Hmm? Is it like, it's like probably rechecking that it can be placed, which maybe I should just change that altogether. Because it's like, I'm already, let me see here. Oh, do I just need to rewrite the whole thing? God, I have so many functions open. Yeah, this guy. This guy. I'm wondering if, because we check build status again, even though we're already doing that like every frame when we're placing it. To test, you know, to show the player, hey, you can fucking put it here, you know? We're just calling the parent one, which is the building base object, which is check build status, which is just has support or doesn't have invalid collision. And for some reason, the status of that changes, because we should be doing that. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but this works. We should be check build status. We'll be doing that somewhere, right? We have update build status. Where else do we use check build status at? I guess we don't do that, right? Because I was saying on tick we just called a C++ function. We're not actually using the same thing, just when it's placed. Finish build. Oh no, update build status. Yeah, no, okay, we are doing it because update build status is called right here. Okay. Update build status. Check floor number, check claim, blah, blah, blah. Placement building target actor. Can be built, not equal to none. That's an interesting way to do it. Could have just put the Boolean value there. I'm not gonna change it now. I don't know what other kind of side effects it'll have. Set can be built, which is false. That's the check claim. There's no claim. There's no claiming yet. So I guess why? Let me look here. We're gonna look there. And we're also gonna look check build state, because we're just using the can be built here. And this is checking rather the cannot build reason. So maybe this is the... Wait a second. Okay, this is true, cannot build reason. If it's not equal to none, what's the point of the Boolean then? Check support. So this is going to happen every frame, right? Okay, hang on. Let me get it into the right spot first. Okay, you're there. And you're false, okay. And I'm gonna place it. Now we get here. Still same status. I guess let's like check the transform here. Oh, we do check and attach to target. Check and attach to target, which maybe is where we're changing the... Ah, yeah, this is it. So we're calling this right here. And that's why it's moving. Attach actor to component. Do I need that? Do I need that? Because we're changing the location of it because of that. Let's say snap to target. Let's just say keep world on everything. And if that works, we're going to stick with that. If not, we may just delete it. We may just delete that code, because I don't know that I need these, like, physically attached. Okay, yeah, that fixed it. That fixed it. Yeah, the gaps look fucking awful, though. And then what did I say? That looks so bad. Okay, so what did I say was the... scale that we wanted for this? That's door frame. Door scale. Scale, I want you to be, I think it was 1.03. I'm gonna go 1.03, and then we need to move the socket. What I said 1 or 1, 2. I think it was 2. We're going to move that up 2. No, we want to move it down 2. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, no, it's not. That's still quite... No, it's not. It's not better. Why did I say that was better? Your scale isn't... scaling. And is that because I'm setting it in C++? I think so. I think it is. Set relative transform. Correct mesh transform. Ugh. Yeah, it's just resetting it, I think, every time. So it's not even... Although we're setting that on the static mesh, not the default scene route. Okay. These damn doors, dude. The dang doors. Let's build that real quick. Door. Yes, the door is made of door. If we change default scene root scale, undo. Yeah, that does seem to line up better, doesn't it? I mean, maybe I shouldn't spend too much time on this because I mean, these are all placeholder assets anyway. Yeah, I probably shouldn't spend too much time on this. The door. We have door. Let's take a look at the wooden one just to make sure. That was a dummy wall. We don't want that. We want wooden door. Okay, put the wood in there, build it. Hello, how can I exit tutorial hell? You gotta start doing things. Always when I try to program in C++, I try to look for best practices, optimize the code, and I always get stuck on tutorials. Yeah, I feel you. I think you're not the only one. I've been there. I have done many a C++ tutorial way back in the day, and then I never did anything with it, and the knowledge never solidified. I think, for me personally, maybe not everyone is like this, but I need something to apply it to. I need a project that I'm working on, that I'm interested in, that I'm motivated in. You know, for me, game dev is perfect for that. Because it's fun, it's difficult, it's challenging, you know, all that stuff, rewarding as well. So if you're trying to apply it to game dev, I think, you know, it's just starting a project. You know, maybe do a tutorial just to understand the syntax or something if you need to. And then, yeah, you just gotta start going. And then just try to, rather than looking up a tutorial on how to do something, like just look up, or I should say, let me rephrase that. Rather than trying to find a tutorial and following a tutorial, just whenever you come across something that you don't know how to do, just look up how to do that one thing. And, you know, that may be a part of a tutorial, but you don't need to follow the whole tutorial, right? Just learn what you need when you need it, basically, if that makes sense. That's what I do, right? I started on this project about 2.5 years ago, and I didn't know anything about game dev or Unreal Engine or procedural generation or anything like that. So I just learned as I went. And Unreal Engine C++ is quite a bit different from regular C++. We have doors. We need to check windows too. Winder. Hey, the winder works. Okay, that one worked just first try. And fits a lot better. Okay, let's look at the wooden one. I hope I have enough wood for this. Where's the wooden window? Hello? The wooden window. Why is the wooden window broken? No, thank you. Okay, friendship ended with door. Now window frame is my friend. Okay. check your sockets. Window socket looks good. Yeah, I mean we snapped into it originally. Why doesn't the wooden one snap? I wonder if our building data table is not right. So what do we have here? Dummy window frame. Let's look at window frame first, I guess. Oh, ignored building types window. Yeah, we need to add that on every window frame. Yeah. Which is annoying. Copy that. Window frame. And so shift right mouse button will copy in the Unreal Editor, and then shift left mouse button will paste, which is a just godsend key binding. Okay, it's still not working. Do I need to reload? Or maybe just replace this? Does that, does this one work? That one works. Okay, the wooden window still doesn't work, so maybe we just need to check the windows. Yes, we do. We do. That. Please work. Please work. Yay, it works now. Cool. Am I on Linux? No. Windows. There's the window. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, I do need to test the wall objects too, which I highly doubt work at the moment. Yeah, those aren't working. I don't know if they've ever worked. Cannot find socket match. I don't want it to, I think. I don't think I want it to. Okay, let's get these out of here. Close to the right, although I may need that data table back. So let's look at wall object. You probably are not used anywhere. Confirmed. Goodbye. So check wall. This seems like it has something to do with placing it. Maybe it's not called anywhere. It probably should be being called somewhere. Okay, open the building component back up. Building component, we need you. Component. And then we also need probably the base building object. Okay, base object, wall, component. Okay, so which one of these is getting hit? I think it's getting, this is probably getting hit right here. I think we're getting here. Yeah. And I'm not sure we should be. Check snap. Does this have a check snap? It do. So check snap. Wall, door, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, it says can be snapped. So true. We do get snap transform. Which this should maybe be overridden. It is. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's adding 1,000,000 components. I just got rid of this elsewhere. I forget where that was though. Probably was floor object, wasn't it? Okay. Does not, and it's building this grid, and the Z is being gotten from the target actor. Don't know why I'm casting there. Oh, for this old function, which I don't need anymore. Okay, so this one is actually going to be kind of difficult because with the floor object, when we're replacing something on the floor, it's kind of easy because we just snap the X and Y to a world grid, and then the Z we just get from you know, the actor location, basically, or the hit location. So that's easy. But on this one, we want to snap like on a plane for the wall object. So it's like the Z is going to be snapped to the grid, and then the X and Y should be snapped on a plane on a grid. Let's see what they're doing here. We're returning the socket, which what this is doing is adding 1,000,000 sockets, actually, is what it's doing. I don't think I need to do the set world transform anymore. I took that out of this one, and we should follow suit. We should follow suit. Okay, let's see. I don't think that'll make a difference. It's not making a difference. Okay. So let me check the code path here. We're probably getting here, and then we should be going here now. No, or it's false. Why is that false? Because it's not floor placeable. Okay. We also need to check, I guess, if it's a what if we should just check if socket is null? Let's try that. Valid, go down there. If it's not, go up here. Is that a better way to do this? Okay, now it's going on the wall. Nice. I do want it to be on a grid at this moment, though, so we will need to work that in. Let's make sure the floor objects still work. Floor objects still work. Cool. Nice. Okay. Can I put a campfire? I can. Nice. Okay, so we just need to make the wall objects like snap now, which is going to be the hard part, actually. And also, maybe we should let's fix the support first, because it's not able to be placed. Check support. So we don't have support. Let's go over to C++. Let's see here. Overlapping. Yeah, get overlapping. No, not that one. This one. Overlapping components. We are getting. Oh, right. They have the support checkers. Okay. Okay. Decision time. Decision time. And then what do we even return anything here? Yeah, we return the window frame. Which I am going to guess. Yeah, it's not in a socket, so it's not supported. Yeah, so we go here, and then we were basically, yeah, it's null, so we return false eventually. Wait, so how are the floor objects placed then? How are the floor objects placed? Okay, let's check the code path here. Overlapping actors is empty. The fuck? Okay. Ryder just like... Oh god, okay. Ryder just like threw a fucking fit for some reason. Okay. Okay, so we're built. We can take a look at the procedural terrain a little bit here too. Always fun to check that out. Yes, 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 I know. I don't... This is just popping up now after I updated to 5.6, so that's just fine and dandy. New seed, okay, world map. Let's go seed 146. Middle of the ocean. Middle of the ocean. Yeah, yeah, okay. End. Okay, can we recover? Yeah, okay, cool. 147. Also middle of the ocean. 148. Also middle of the ocean. 149. Okay, here we go. Now we have an actual seed. Oh, look at that. We got a red zone. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just need some red assets to go there too. Oh, I love this transition too. I love that. So we have like the nice flat noise here, like the kind of plainsy noise, and then we transition into the it's like a more mountainous noise over there as we cross the threshold of the other biome. Let's look at this. So yeah, that'll be the Yonder Hills. Fun. And I am in the 7th circle of hell right now, apparently. Phantom Glow Abyss, the Land of Dragons, Shadowbane Hollow. Oh, and the 5th circle of hell is just right around the corner. Nice. The Feywild. Oh, that's a cool name. The First Heaven. Oh. Apparently the First Heaven is neighbors to the 7th circle of hell, if you guys didn't know. When procedurally generated. So I want to run over to this zone over here. No, thank you. Let me go look at some of these little caves here. Oh, there's just a big cave system right there. And just a little cave system. Little cave system. That's cool though. Oh, there's a big one. There's a big one. Oh, and there's like a little hole on the other side. Love that. Love that. Let's go to that other zone. The altitude, I think, is just higher as well, which I like. I like that just kind of like the default height of this zone is like higher than that one. I like that. And so this, I have like some curve floats that actually affect the different zones. So this altitude, yeah, the altitude is quite high over here. It's almost all the way up to 1. And see, this is my swampy terrain noise. And so that doesn't get affected by the altitude, like basically at all, because it's supposed to be a swamp, right? Swamps don't have very high altitude. But this is a sharp mountains, which does get affected by the altitude. So that's why that happens. So that's cool. I definitely got to come up with some more noise settings. I think I only have like 4 or 5 right now. And some more biomes to make this even more interesting. Because I only have 2 biomes. I have forest and meadows. All placeholder assets at the moment. And this like one grass texture, I can just change the color on it. And right now you can see it just goes straight from one to the other. So not super... Oh, here's another good transition happening. You can see it goes from like the super sharp and transitions into the flat. That's cool. And this is actually a meadows biome, which probably it shouldn't be. The spiky, craggy rocks should probably not have meadows assets spawned into it. Yeah, this is not a zone you'd expect to see like sunflowers and shit in, you know? It's a nice seed though, I like this one. This is a good one. Grab one more, then we'll get back to work. 150, seed 150, that's a good number. What will it give us? Fucking ocean. Bad seed. Bad seed. Oh, no. Okay, so we're trying to lock the thread, and I assume the thread is just fucking gone now. Okay. I'm not sure what there is to do about that. Is there a way you can check if the thread is running? Okay, seed 150 sucked, so I'm gonna get one more cool seed in and then get back to work here. 151 rum, pineapple juice. Oh, this better be a good seed. The Tech 9 in me, Tech 9 lover in me wants this to be a really good seed. 151 rum, pineapple juice, and Malibu. Get them all numb. Something like that. I forget how it goes actually. Oh dear. It's so far it's looking like a decent one. It's looking like a decent one. Let's look at the map here. Oh, we're in like an island. That's cool. Love that. The Chimera Peak of Fury. Next to Emberglow Basin. And the Emperor's Palace of Jade. And Stormspire Summit. Jubilee Gardens. What a fanciful name. The Fisherman's Wharf of Bounty. And Abyssal Depths. That's pretty sweet. Oh, there's an ocean here. That's cool. We love that. We love an ocean. So where are we? Oh, we're in like the flat area. Yeah, and there's like no caves over here to get from one side to the other. And no zone entrances. It seems either. So there's no way to get over to that zone. Unless I build. Which, by the way, let's try to do that real quick. How hard or easy is that going to be? Okay, so I'm right against the the mountain here. Okay, yes, thank you. I need to build some stairs going all the way up. Oh, it's actually kind of hard. Okay, so we may have to build... Yeah, these stairs don't like to go against, No, they are buildable on the landscape. I wonder here, let me see. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to build on the slopes, isn't it? I wonder if I should only require like 2 out of the 4 supports to be checked. Fast gameplay. Good luck with your game, my guy. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I can place it fairly easily. Like here. That's not the direction I wanted, but it's the direction we got. Oh dear. Okay, we gotta destroy it. I was stuck. We'll have to do some checks for that as well. Maybe we just don't let the player build if they're on top of it. That'd be pretty annoying though with colonists getting in the way. Okay, so we're here. Okay. Now what? Can I build here? Okay, these are not snapping properly. Yeah, these are not snapping properly. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, these ramps keep breaking. Their sockets keep breaking. That's very annoying. And let me make sure it's not just... Are the dummy ones bad too? Oh no, the dummy ones work fine. Okay, so... Okay, let me write that down. So, new problem, new bug. Non-dummy ramps don't socket to each other. Yeah. New bugs. We love that. We love that. So I can actually maybe build these a little easier. Yeah, there we go. That's what's supposed to happen. And then I do need to be able... I think I need to be able to put ceilings in here too. Or rather, I should maybe call them floors. I think is probably a better name for them. Yeah. Okay, so we can go one more. We can't go there. But hang on, we're gonna do this. This is gonna be a little haggard and definitely not what I want it to look like. So put that there. Okay, so we can't build there. Yeah, this needs some work, because I would like to be able to build stairs all the way up the mountain, you know? And maybe there's a better, like, building I can actually come up with, rather than... I'm just using kind of like the default built-in buildings from this plugin. And like, this should have... Like, this one here, I think maybe should have landscape support. So I feel like I should be able to build off of it. Can I put a foundation anywhere? No, not really. Not really. Yeah, I also just need like supports and stuff as well. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And yeah, the destruction on those needs to be rotated. Okay, let's get back to work. Back to work. Playtime is over. Playtime is over. Okay. So I wanted to figure out why floor objects were actually able to be placed. Because I don't think you have any overlapping actors. You don't. Oh, I checked for is floor placeable specifically. How do I override that too? Do I just... Honestly, I should do that first so I don't, like... iterate over everything. And has support. Okay, so... Yeah, let's change that to first. I think that's better to go first. Do landscape support first still. Then we have to check. Okay, so it has support checker support is the thing. Run live coding there while I look at this. And so the building base object is floor placeable. Oh, I just do a cast. Okay. A cast to the blueprint version. Okay, so I may need some special considerations for wall objects. Live coding failed. Wonderful. What? PCG context. What the fuck? Oh my god. I hate my life. Okay. Like accidentally hit D or something in there. 12, and now I have to rebuild. Yeah, yeah. It like hit an assertion while I was playing, and then I accidentally hit D. Which I guess it tries to build. Which is weird that it tries to build that. I feel like it shouldn't. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bruh. Did it not save? Stop. Undo whatever happened in here. I have no changes shown in there, although I don't know if the version control is even set up to pick that up. Bro, what is happening here? Undo whatever happened in here. Why are you still trying to build this file? Please stop that. Please stop building that file. That's an engine file. You're not supposed to build that. I might need to do a clean build, which is annoying. Is it working now? Okay, I think it's working now. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. And we're back. A weird looking chicken, isn't it? Okay, and we're back. Okay, I actually probably didn't need to rebuild then, because I'm going to have to add some functions. Yeah, I'm going to need to add some functions, actually, so we're going to need to rebuild anyway. Yeah, I need a is floor placeable, is wall placeable as well. Return false. And if it's wall placeable, I mean, I guess, actually, let me think about this, because if it's floor placeable, we just check supports. Let me look at that code real quick. Is floor placeable and has support. So we just need to check the support checkers, which I think all of the wall objects have that too. So maybe that should just be something like requires support checker support. Now, should floor objects have a chance to hit this connected to support code? Because this just checks for kind of like overlaps. If it's overlapping, and it checks for sockets basically. Penguin, welcome in. What project are you on? What do you mean? What project am I on? Hello to you as well. Like this is my own project. If that's what you're asking. Or if you're asking like what engine I'm using, Unreal Engine, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I don't know that let's try this. Let's do an else if here. Or rather it should be like, first of all, we're going to change this function. This is going to be now requires support checker support is going to be the core redirect. That way we don't need two different functions for wall placeable, floor placeable, because it's kind of the same logic anyway. So requires support checker support. Yeah, we got that in there. Let's go back up here. So let's do if requires support checker support, and then we do an else. Okay. And so if it requires support checker support, we just need to do that. Just return that there. And I guess we don't really need the else, do we? No, we don't. We don't need that. Okay. And we can, if it requires support checker support, we can also do that on landscape, which is essentially what this code is doing too. So that's all fine and dandy. Okay. Yasmin, what are you doing? Game? Yes, I am making a game. Okay, let's rebuild that. We changed the function name. We gotta rebuild. I spent all that time rebuilding when I needed to rebuild anyway, right afterwards. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of that code though. It has support checker support. Okay, I'm not doing the same logic as the landscape one, and maybe I should. Yeah, maybe we should fold those together. We don't have any support checkers, trace from the corners of the static map. Yeah, do we want that to be the case here for the support checker support, or do we want to have to explicitly use the placed scene object support checkers? I don't like the way that's formatted. Yeah, that's better. More like it. building. Okay, so building and B requires build support. Yeah. Okay. If it is a building and we are requiring build support and it's not built, yeah, we skip it because it won't provide support. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's check these out and make sure that they got like updated properly. So it was what, require built support, require support checker support. So yeah, it's actually going to be, I'm gonna update this a little bit. Boolean or, so that, or we can also cast it to a wall object. Pure cast, we just need the Boolean. We just need the Boolean. Okay, so either one of those two. And then let me check the... Let me check here. Modular, where are the actual... Where placeable? Yeah, here we go. So I actually only have one, but I want to make sure it's set up properly. We do have the support checkers. Okay. It has fucking 4. Oh my god. 4 tiny ass support checkers. Okay. Probably just get away with 2. Okay, let's see if those can get placed now. And first of all, let's recheck the floor placeable objects. Yeah, that looks good. Can we still place those on? Yeah, we can. Okay, so build that. Build that. Give me a wall. Can you... Okay, thank you. Build the wall real quick. Okay. So overlap, it's failing on overlapping actors. Yeah. It needs an offset. And didn't I built out an option for that, right? Go to floor object. Wasn't it get correct transform or whatever? Okay, so we need to put that in here. Where did I use that at? Come on, you can do it. Thank you. Update building placement position. Get snap transform. Get snap transform. So wait, are we passing it into get snap transform? No, but we are calling it afterwards. But I guess we, okay, but I suppose that's fine. That's fine. That's what we want. So I just need like a little on here. Where is the placement offsets? So let me look at your like 0. Yeah, so you need to be like, actually let me look at this in game. Torch. The torch. Oh, I can't actually move it. Can I pause and try it? Pause. I think just one. Ah, but see, that's the thing. I don't know what direction it is. Ooh. Oof. Okay, yeah, this is difficult because I have to go 1 away from the hit normal direction, or in the hit normal direction. So that's actually... Oh, that's actually quite annoying. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I was not thinking, and we're adding 0.01 to the Z here just for the floor objects. Yeah, I should probably change this. I should change the location of this to on the floor object itself and the wall object. So let's put the base function. This is a get correct hit location. So that'll be const. And you need to return a vector. I may need to update that to return a normal as well. Just call it hit location. So get correct hit location. You're also going to take in a hit location. So let's turn correct. Dude, correct hit location there. Okay, so in hit location, out hit location. File save, and I guess the default is just going to be that. The default's just going to be that. And I'll just say overridden in floor object and wall object to apply correct offsets. Nice, okay. File save, floor object, let's override get correct. Do I need, is it, okay, we may need to stop play here. It is public. Wait, how do I override a fucking blueprint function? What the fuck? Am I being dumb right now? How do you what? This is base object. This is parented to base object. Although get snap transform is on here. So maybe I actually don't even need that. Delete that actually. Because if what I'm doing, let me see where get snap transform is used from. Maybe I can just use that one. Where is it? Update building position. Yeah, so get correct hit location. Well, we're using it in multiple places. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so this one up here is for like when I'm in like grid snap mode, which is why we're doing the get snap transform. This one down here is just for like free placing, just for like wherever you're targeting. So yeah, we probably do need to use the get correct hit location to make that work for both scenarios. Which, yeah, okay, so let's remake that function then. Get correct hit location. File save. I override that. Get correct. What the fuck? How do you make an overridable function in blueprints? What the fuck is this? Get correct hit location. Access specifier is public. Why can't I do that? Am I being like super dumb right now? Unreal Engine, override parent blueprint function. It's a question about events. I feel like there's a bug happening right now, but I have no way to tell because I don't work in blueprints that much. One of these is marked as override. What do I have to fucking hit to mark this as overwritable? Convert function to event. Oh yeah, because this is defined in C++. Bro, what the fuck? Okay, some of these are overwritten already. So that's like, yeah, get snap transform. This graph is not editable. Okay, that's because we define it here. Now, what is your shit? You're literally just marked as public. Like, that's the same thing that I'm doing. Dude, there has to be a bug happening right now. Get correct hit location. It's literally just a plain ass fucking function. Functions. I am in the function section. Override. Get. There. Okay. Now it decides to show up? Oh my god. Because I put a fucking space there. Jesus Christ, I hate my life. Okay. There we go. That's why. Didn't spell it right. That's annoying that matters, though. I feel like they should... Because, like, usually in Unreal Engine search boxes, the space, like, if you have a space character, then it means, like, any... It's like any of the words. It doesn't have to... It's not like it doesn't do an exact match. So the fact that it does that there in that function one, it mismatches the functionality of, like, the rest of the search boxes. So I feel like that's a bit bad. That is my bad. That is user error, but I think devs have somewhat of a responsibility to save users from themselves. I do think that. Okay, back to this. Floor and wall object to provide offsets. Okay, and so actually the default maybe can just be... Go back here. Where is get snap transform? Or rather, let's check all the places for get correct hit location. So there, down there, we know about those two. Already looked at those two. Get foundation transform. We get correct hit location. And let me re-look here. Well, yeah, we just kind of by default add in whatever placement offsets there are. So I think let's bake this in. Paste there. I guess I can just get placement offsets. Oh, and of course the input building offset is not supplied here. God, that's annoying. Okay. Just a little note there for myself to be like, hey, look at the other ones too. Okay, and so in floor object, I'm actually going to take this 0.01 and put it there. That is specifically so that they get put just right above whatever they're snapping to, so they don't overlap improperly. Okay, so remove that. Okay. Change this to const. Okay, and so let's start replacing some of these. Placement, building, object. Get correct hit location. You're supposed to be const, good sir. I guess I need to be pure as well. We're Puritans here. Bit uglier. I don't know. Do I need the input? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm not sure. We'll put it in there anyway. I don't think it's... I'm not actually using that at the moment, but I think I will. I think I will. Copy that. We want that here as well. Little ugly. Let's go back to that get correct hit location, or find by class member, actually. So here. Hit location, boom, boom. Hit input offset Z, boom. Okay. Okay. So let's just do a quick check that this all still works the way it did before. The way it did before. So place that there. Building while I'm just swinging from the hip right there. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, yay, it still works, yay. Okay, that seems good. That seems good, and we can build the chair. Chair's built, awesome. Okay. Wall objects still not going to work, as we expected, floor object, we're good there. Now wall object override get correct, again with the space, get correct hit location. Okay, do I need to do the parent hit? Need to remind myself what I'm doing here. So we're just adding the input and placement offsets. That's a good default functionality. I do like that. Now the placement offsets, I don't have any, but I do like that we're just doing that by default. I think we can keep that there, but we need to do a little bit more here. And the little bit more here is actually, I guess we need to pass in, we need to update this to pass in the normal vector. The hit normal, which is going to be a vector, and it's not going to be used in any of these, but it will need to be used in the wall object. Yeah, unused there. I guess I'll leave that one there. I feel like this is kind of redundant code anyway, because I think all this is doing is a grid mode that I already have somewhere already. So we're not going to worry too much about that. These ones, however, do need to hit normal. Which, wait, normal or impact normal? Normal of the hit in world space or the object equal to impact normal for line tests. Let's just use impact normal. It is a line test, but yeah, we're using impact normal there as well, so that's good. We'll just keep using that. Okay, so wall object. Hit normal, pass it in, even though it doesn't do anything. But here's where we will need to do something with it. Get hit normal. Now I need to offset this in the direction of the hit normal, I believe. By like 0.1 or something. This is a direction. I need to get a point. From start in this direction. No, this doesn't need to be. This can be blueprint pure. I hate that it doesn't do that automatically for static functions, but I get it. Because there are plenty of cases where you kind of need to specify that manually, I suppose. Then the distance, we can just try 0.01, although I think we may need it to be... It's probably going to be different for every single... object. Should I have even done it? Oh god, I'm second guessing everything now. I could have just moved this. I could have just moved this. But it's gonna set the correct static mesh transform. Yeah, for every object, it's going to probably be a bit different. Probably needs to be like 4 or 5. I mean, we'll just go 5 for now and test it. It sort of works. Yay! I mean, it works. That was funny. So it works, not consistently. I think I need to do like 5.1 maybe. Or was it support that was the issue? Yeah, it was support that's the issue. So maybe 4.9 actually. Yeah, this doesn't feel right anymore. 4.9 actually works perfectly. Oh my god, it's like floating off the wall. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, hang on. So yeah, we actually are probably moving it a bit too much. It's 4 maybe? Yeah, now that has overlapping actors on. Still. And then 4.9 was too far. Bruh. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a lot closer. How does that have overlapping actors, my dude? How does that have overlapping actors? Are you including the support checkers? Hang on, let me check the collision settings on here. It should ignore building, right? Or it needs to be overlap on building. Support checker supports. I guess get overlapping actors. Yeah. Go here. Oh, we gotta build. Oh, we gotta rebuild because I changed the header file. I hate it. Thinks I hate it. Okay. Yeah, but I'm kind of thinking this might be the thing we need to manually set for each wall object, which is kind of annoying. I really want this system to be as automatic as possible, so that when I add new buildings, I don't have to do a bunch of manual setup for everything. Because it's just gonna, that's gonna be such a slog, such a boring slog, you know. Are we going? What are we doing here? Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, the bounds are way too big. Loki, Asgard, welcome back. Welcome back. I have made some changes to the YouTube Shorts stream, so I hope the mouse tracking should be better. It should be much better. I had to edit the script, but I think I got it working a lot nicer. A lot more nicely. Now, yeah, let's check. So I am doing blue, get building extent, but we're checking for overlaps on the static mesh. But I guess we are getting the static mesh extent. So why is the static mesh... It's not that big, because when it was... this has invalid collision. Overlapping thingies. Building wall is overlapping, despite changing this to 5% smaller. Oh, despite changing it to 5% smaller, it is still overlapping. Can't see you because of comments. Yeah, that's something I think we're gonna have to deal with. There is going to be something you can't see because of comments. And it's either me or the subject matter of the stream. And I'm not that pretty, so me it is. I guess it is kind of annoying you can't hide that on YouTube Shorts. Maybe there is a way to do that. Yeah, so we are getting an overlap. We are getting an overlap on the building. Now, this blue box is apparently the static mesh. Actually, you really want to see my face. Well, you can pop over to the horizontal stream. If you check my YouTube channel, there's a horizontal stream there as well. And then there's also a Twitch stream. If you want to come hang out with the folks over on Twitch, that'll be in the bio. Why do I feel like the blueprint nodes always like get slightly moved every time? Now let me look at this torch. What are your bounds set to? The bounds are nice and tight. The bounds are nice and tight. Oh, the origin seems to be off. That's why. I mean, am I even logging the right origin? I don't think I am. I don't think this is rendering correctly. Okay. This feels like an issue with just this is something specific to the torch. This is something specific to just the torch. Can I show the origin? Show pivot. So I guess, is that what it's using as the center, I guess? Yeah. Interesting. Do I need to do the... What if I just did get actor location here? Is that more better? No, that seems to actually be more off, actually. When it comes to actually logging the issue. Building object origin, we're doing the static mesh origin. Is this in world space or local space? It's working for everything else, so we're doing origin plus the static mesh location. Okay, yeah, see now, yeah, it's in local space, so now it's all the way over at 0. We're doing static mesh get component. So why isn't that showing it in the right spot? I mean, I guess it's not the center, right? Is that the issue? I'm acting like origin is the center and it's not. It's not necessarily. This is just for my debug trace. Git box extrema. Git box dot. So this has a center on it. Use AI. Yeah, if only I could just use AI and, you know, make it work all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, how's that looking? We're slightly off still. It's actually wider. It's actually, okay, now that I'm looking at this, it's actually, it seems to be slight. Okay. We're getting the box center. Is this in world space? So we definitely want like something to tell us where the origin is, I think. What if we just did get component? I mean, I tried this already, right? And it was off. This is the same as like get actor location. There's not a get pivot, is there? Extended bounds. Like, what's the difference between get bounding box and get bounds? Including bounds extensions of the static mesh assets. Okay, well, this is just for debugging purposes, so I guess I'm not too concerned about it, and it's only not working for this one. But I would like to see how far it is overlapping. I guess I am just doing actor location for the rest of these. Get local bounds, box extent. That one I'm using building extent. Yeah, we're just using the actor center. So I guess I'll just continue to do that here. Most of them should be centered. In any case, where is wall object? I need get correct hit location. So apparently 4 point. Let's do 7.5. Fuck it. Still doesn't work. Seven, 9. It does work. Okay. How much can I see through this side? Place on the very edge. that looks so bad. Just weird that like even shrinking this by 5% still produces an overlap, even though like that would be perfect. At least I feel like it would be. Yeah, and it is overlapping actors, that's the issue. Yep, that's overlapping. I mean, it's fine for now, I suppose. Not like the biggest of deals. Change that back to like 4.79 or whatever the hell it was. And again, I think we're going to need to change that anyway. And specifically set it for each thing. Which is pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying. I think we should probably just make every wall object. I should adjust the pivot of the mesh to be correct. I think it's probably the more permanent way to fix that. Anything that I want to place on walls should probably be that way. Okay, let's look back at the to-dos. The wall objects are now placeable. We need them to snap to a grid now, though. Get snap transform. I'm trying to figure out what is this doing here. We're getting the target actor location minus the hit location. And getting the yaw of the... Now, I guess I could just do a... I need like a grid snap on a plane. Grid snap on plane? Is that a... Now, this is a thing that AI might be good for. Unreal Engine grid snap on plane or on rotation. Grid snap, let's say on plane rotation. Yeah, I need like a, yeah, so this is what AI might be good for. Let me see here. Let's do AI Studio. Okay, so we want, I want in Unreal Engine C++, show me how to grid snap a vector to a plane defined to a plane perpendicular to, I don't know how you say it's Ian? Yeah, perpendicular to the hit normal. No need for tons of comments. Let's just see how it does here. I guess we're doing 2.5 flash. Oh my god, it's giving me so many fucking comments. I asked for no, like... Okay. Can you get rid of all the comments and examples? I don't want to read through all that shit. Like, look at that. Look how much shorter that is. My God. Okay, we have hit location, normal, we have the grid size, plane, or does that matter? Origin? I guess that would be the location of the target actor. Okay, let me grab this. We're gonna put it in the math utils, probably. Okay, blueprints, callable, pure, category, my math, utils. Okay, let's rebuild that. While I read it, hit normal, we get to save normal, sure. Sure. So we're gonna make from Z, make a plane which is defined by a matrix. Interesting, okay. Inverse transform vector, hit location minus the plane origin. That means we're just, yeah, clamping it to the origin. Then we do the grid snap X, Y. We're just setting Z to 0. That doesn't seem right. The rotation matrix, you know, this. X and Y axes will lie on the plane perpendicular to hit normal and to each other. I don't think it can work like this. I don't think that that'll work at all, actually. Because we can't be statically setting X and Y. We can't be doing that. We need to do something cosine-y and stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna work at all. I mean, we'll give it a shot just for funsies. Am I trying to project a vector to a plane? No, not exactly. I'm not even passing the fucking... I'm not even passing the hit normal in here. I just happen to know the grid size is 50, so we're gonna like put that in there. So what I'm trying to do is like create a grid on a plane and snap a vector to it. So I guess projecting a vector to a plane is 1/2 of it. That's not the hard half, right? Yeah, I want this to be on a grid rather than a free placement. Grid mode, we do that. Otherwise, we do that. We go there. Okay, so I need to pass in the normal. And I like know for a fact this is not going to work, but I really can't. I have to go to the base object to update the function. It's kind of annoying. What was it? Get snap transform? Yeah. Inputs. Was it? Wait, was it get snap transform? No, it's get snap. Oh, there we go. I was on the wrong one. Hit normal. Okay, where's this used at? It's overridden in a lot of places. Why aren't you updated? Compile. There we go. Please, which app? If you're asking what game engine I'm using, it is Unreal Engine. Okay, so now I have this set up. It's not going to work. But just to verify that. Wait a second, it fucking does. Wait, what? How does that work? Hang on. Okay, AI just fucking shocked me. I mean, this is the kind of thing that it would be good at. Bro, but it set Z to 0. How did that work? I get, oh, that's why. We're transforming this vector. So that's gonna take the Z and transform it. Yeah, local to plane, yeah. I don't know, I saw that and I was like, that's not right. But then I didn't really read this part that well, I suppose. I was thrown off by a plane being a matrix. I've never worked with that before. So yeah, cool. Well, I'm happy to be wrong there. And Uni, your rotation needs to not be that. Your rotation needs to not be that. Where the hell was I? Okay. So grid mode. Yeah, I mean, we're never going to get here when grid mode is false. Actually, so. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Yeah, I guess I just need special code for... What do I want to do about this? Because I'm like getting the transform is I already have the code in here for what it needs to be. Not that code. God, I hate how the back button doesn't take you back to the file that you were in. It's like the back stack only exists within the context of a file. That is the most annoying thing. I mean, I could just do like an or is wall object, but that feels weird. Get correct building rotation. I guess I could change this to be like get correct hit location, where I put it onto each building object, and then I can override it in the wall object. That feels clean. That feels kind of clean. Top-down view mode. Yeah, if I'm already doing get correct hit location on the building objects, might as well put get correct rotation as well. Okay, so you're going to take in probably, what are you taking in? Honestly, nothing really. Okay. You would need to take in a target actor rotation. So you need to take in a rotation. And then I suppose you would need, for the previous functionality, you would need input building rotation Z, top-down view mode, if that even is a thing. I'll just say in rotation. We want input rotation Z, floats, and we'll just keep the top down view mode there as well. And what do we output? A rotator. Okay, so the base functionality is this. I can just get local player controller instead. Can't I? Can I not just get local player controller? This returns like local first, right? I thought there was a way to get the local player controller. Just like whatever this is local to. Is the local player always 0 in this list? I think that's the assumption I had. Player 0 is the first player created on the machine that is running the code. So does that equal the local player? In the game over 3 computers, then server's 2 players will be at index 0 and 1. The client's 2 players will be at index 0 and 1. They will also be on the server's machine, but who knows what. So if you don't own the player controller, it returns -1 or something. Let's just assume this fucking works. Okay, so that's good. Let's change that to pure const. Okay. And then let's find all the places this is used at. Hopefully only that one. Nope, okay. There's a lot. Okay, and then in rotation is target actor, get actor rotation, even though we're not using it there. Kind of messy. Oh, I'm not even using that. Not even using that. Clean this up a bit. Okay, we're not using that either. Oh god, there was so much there we weren't using. Okay, so that gets a bit cleaner. We're using it here. This is the important one. And so we need the get target actor. That's not at all what I wanted. This guy. Get actor rotation. Okay. Get actor rotation. We did it. We got it. Input rotation Z. Oh, that's offset. Input building rotation Z. Get top down view mode. I don't know if I need that anymore, but maybe. Okay, so we did that there. Okay, where is get correct rotation? Where else are we used at? Foundation transform. Okay, and get prop transform. Okay, so let's go back to here, copy all that, because it's probably just going to be the same thing. Okay. We'll delete this now. Okay, compile, save, and then for wall object. No, thank you. For wall object, all of this. Copy that. And override get correct rotation. Where did I come from? Oh, it's 0. It's 180. 180. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we want to maintain that functionality. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. I broke it. Okay. What are we timesing by? Is that right? I see. I left that part out. Fuck. Okay, so we need the... get actor location. So I need to pass in the hit location and the actor location now too. I'm just like recreating this function basically, which feels really bad. Can you stop doing things like that? Okay, no, I just highlighted some stuff and you're gonna throw a fit. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Okay, let's rebuild. We going? Okay, we're going. I can go and get rid of that for now too. Put the component first, base object, floor wall. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. So now I'm kind of rethinking this because I'm essentially just recreating that fucking function. But I've already deleted it, so I might as well just keep plowing ahead. So now instead of in rotation, I think what you're going to do now is be changed to a actor. Target actor. And then I need a hit location, I suppose. Is that what we did? And then I did, we did, no, not that. Split. We went Y, X. Actor location was the second one. Yeah, that's what we did. Okay, does this work? Oh no. Right. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, get rid of the local hit location. Return, compile, cool. Now we can run. Okay, let's build. And I'm seeing now that the placement... It's still 0.4. Okay. So the free place works. Exactly, that is exactly how I want that to work. One thing that is super annoying right now. Okay, it's not getting the correct hit location. That's what's wrong. It's not getting the correct hit location. Let me see here then. Oh dear. Okay. We're setting the location and rotation. So we need to do this right here. I think that was what we needed to do. No? Oh no, that's the wrong. I mean, that's probably not a bad thing to do. Yeah, that's good. So in here we are getting the correct hit rotation there. Do I need to get correct? No, because we like the snap transform should already be doing it. We return the location. And then we get the correct hit location. So that should be moving it away from the wall. Or so he thought. Let me just confirm. Yeah, we are getting there. So I can delete all of this. Feels spooky, but we can. I think. Yeah, I guess I'm not doing the rotation. Plain, oops, undo one more time. There we go. Maybe I do still need that. I could probably just call get correct rotation from in there though, because that is the duplicated logic. It's setting it too far in, which is what was happening before I applied the correct hit location. But I am still going through that. I don't override that in the wall, do I? I do. I mean, yeah, I do. Of course, that's what makes it work. Yeah. But it doesn't seem to actually be doing it now. I don't know why either, because like, I want to confirm we're not hitting that because we're snapping, because we're in grid mode, basically. Okay, that'll be a problem for a different day, because it's time for me to skedaddle. Time for me to skedaddle. See if there's anyone streaming that I can send you guys off to. Practical Dev, we'll send you guys there. Practical NBC. So thanks everyone for joining me. I wanted to do a short little stream this morning because I changed my streaming setup a little bit and wanted to test it out. I say a little bit, a lot actually. So I do have a few things I need to fix, but overall it went really well. So thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care, everyone.